Welcome to your weekly inspiration. I'm Kathy Beckman.
And I'm Joey Sampgaga.
For those of you that watch this every week, you're going to see that we're in different seats, and that's because this week I'm the interviewer and Joey's the interviewee.
It's so weird, Kathy. I feel like turning this way. Hey, Kathy.
Hey, Joey, how you doing? That wouldn't look very nice of us, though.
No,
would
it
if you're
wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. And I did brush my teeth, so.
Funny. Well, you know what? Today we're going to be talking about an analogy that Joey came up with, and I absolutely love it. So instead of me rambling on about something that I came up with, we decided to talk about this great concept that Joey has.
So it's called the third little pig concept, the third little pig strategy. Now, I'm sure the majority of you know the three little pigs. If you don't, Google it. Right?
I'll be the wolf.
Yeah, and usually when I present this to people, I ask people if they've heard of the third little pig concept, and no one raises their hand.
Yeah, no, I had never heard it before.
Yeah,
you did.
or if they do, I say, where? And they say,
From you.
Oh, okay.
It's getting around.
Yes, it's getting around, so I'd like to share it with the world. And basically what the third little pig concept is, if we look at it in a business sense, okay, or even life sense, all right, but I'm going to use the business analogy just so it makes it a little bit clearer.
Yep.
We know that the first little pig built their home out of what? Straw.
Straw.
Right? Straw. And the second little pig?
Wood.
Wood. Okay. Twigs and sticks.
Yeah, twigs and sticks, sorry. I don't have children,
she's
it's been
gonna
a
have
long
to Google it. so, okay, we have
Clearly we didn't prepare for that.
Exactly. The first little pig did it out of straw, the second little pig out of twigs and sticks. You have to know what the third little pig built it out of, right?
Cement.
Cement, bricks, and mortar, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if we look at this as, let's use a real estate agent, for example.
Okay.
They come into the market, I'd like to say 2005, when things were selling like hotcakes and people were buying like crazy.
Yep.
The market was excellent. They come into the business. They do no marketing. They do no education. They just made money.
I used to say you could fall off the turnip truck and get it cash.
Exactly.
Get cash from it.
Yeah, that's right. And in the mortgage world, if you're breathing, you can get a loan.
Right.
We used to just hold
Fog a mirror.
Yeah, exactly. We grab a mirror. We say, okay, blow. All right, you qualify.
Yeah, awesome. So, sign right here.
Exactly. So when the big bad wolf comes along, though, and huffs and puffs and blows that house down. Right. Now, in this case, the big bad wolf is the economy, right?
Yeah, market turn.
It took one puff and it's gone.
And it blew everything down.
And it blew everything down. So, and then you have the second group, the second little pig group, right? Who built it out of sticks and twigs. A little bit more stable. Mm-hmm. So these are the people who got into the business. Market was good. They were taking some seminars. They were doing some education, continuing educations, whatever. But they didn't really follow up on it. They didn't follow up on their phone calls. They didn't do their personal notes, those types of things. Yep. The big bad wolf comes along, huffs and puffs. It didn't go down the first time. It didn't go down the second time, but did go down the third time.
Yep.
Okay, because they didn't really focus on what they needed to do.
Yep.
The third little pig, of course, brick by brick, mortar, brick by brick, and as he was building his, you had the other two little pigs laughing at him. They were laughing at him, but he kept building.
Yep.
So when the big bad wolf came along and tried to huff and puff and blow their house down, nothing happened.
Right.
The little pig was just sitting there smiling at him.
Yep.
So this third little pig, if you picture a house being built, you have the first layer, right? He's laying down the
foundation.
Not the foundation just yet, but right above the foundation.
Okay.
Okay, we have the course. Okay, the first course. That's called relationships. So building relationships. How do you build relationships? Each brick represents a concept of relationships, whether it's face-to-face marketing, phone calls, personal notes, just those types of things. And then you have the next layer up, which is your character. Are you someone they can trust?
Right.
Are you ethical? Do you have the integrity? So you need to work on those. And then the next layer up is the education part of it. Are you educating yourself? Constantly, yes. Are you taking seminars, going to conferences, doing what you need to do? And in between each brick, each layer, what do they normally put in between?
Mortar.
Mortar. So
I feel like I'm being quiz. I don't know. Mortar.
So mortar is considered the follow-up.
Oh,
Without the follow-up, everything falls, right?
right.
Okay. Now, one of the important things of this house, everything is important. However, one of the more important things is the roof, right?
Yep.
Without the roof, you're going to get rained on,
That's
snowed
right.
on, or sunburnt, or whatever.
Yep.
Right. So you have the roof, which I consider is desire, the why. Why do you do what you do? Why do you build the house? Build the house. So if we all, you can close your eyes during this exercise if you like, but imagine that we're in Hawaii.
Oh.
Okay, we're in Hawaii. We're on a cliff. We're on a
Doesn't work
cliff.
with my sweater.
Yeah. We're on a cliff, 150 feet high.
Okay.
We're looking down at water, and I kind of nudge you. Hey, Kathy, I dare you to jump in.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Not a chance.
How about for $100? No?
Mm-mm.
1,000? 5,000? Probably not, right? so
Did
okay.
I tell you I'm scared to death of heights?
There you go. There you go. So even for 5,000, it's tough. Now let's imagine that a rock falls into the water. You watch it drop all the way, and you watch it splash.
Yep.
Now let's imagine that rock was someone you loved. Okay, your child,
Right.
your loved ones,
Yep.
your best friend.
Yep.
Okay, would you jump in now?
Immediately.
You wouldn't even think about it.
Yep.
And so that's a switch that we flip on. Okay, we flip that switch, and we can flip it on whenever that why or that desire comes.
Right.
Not that anything like that drastic is going to happen, right? It's not going to happen. However, why do we do what we do? To survive, to support ourselves, to support our families, to support the people we love. So when you think about it that way, why can't we flip that switch when we need to do what we need to do, whether it's phone calls, relationships, networking, or whatever? Okay.
And to do it before that rock goes into the water.
Exactly. And then the most important thing, of course, is the foundation, which you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, no, that's okay. And the foundation can't be built out of sand.
Right.
Because if it rains, it's going to crumble. It needs to be built out of solid foundation. It needs to be built out of rock, out of cement, okay, with rebar. Right?
Yeah.
So that is giving and serving. Okay, you need to give and serve. You need to have that to be successful, and it's tied, it's correlated exactly to it. If you want to be successful, you need to give. You need to find ways to serve others. That's the three little pig concept, and you can use that any way you'd like to for business or even for life.
Well, and it's amazing, and the fact that you're making the analogy to the home, and now with the economy, there are a lot of people that are losing their homes.
Absolutely.
So their loved ones are under that roof.
Mm-hmm. And the way things are being built now, even relationships, you don't do it like this anymore.
Nope.
Okay, you want longevity.
Exactly.
Okay, and the way to do it is you don't do it. I mean, we have a problem here in the United States because we're in a place that's a microwave society, right?
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking for, and that's not how to do it properly. I mean, we know that lottery winners, right? They're poor, or they're just making it. They win the lotto, get a whole bunch of money, and they spend it really quick.
They give away,
because they don't know how to handle that.
They don't know how to handle it, and they don't feel like they deserve it either. And
That's right.
that happened a lot too. When people were making so much money, they started making a lot, and they started spending a lot because it's the whole deserving of it, And when you build your house slowly and methodically, and you take the time to build it strong, when you are reaping the benefits of it, you can sit around and water your garden outside the house because it took you a while to build it, and you can reap the rewards and feel proud of what you've done.
That's right.
Yeah, I think that's great. Don't you guys think that's awesome? We're looking forward to him putting out the book on this, so look for the book soon. So thank you all. Hopefully you'll go out and really think about the three little pig analogy and the third pig analogy. And until next week,
have an inspired week.
Bye.
Bye. Just my good side. I think this is my good side.
Joey, you're so handsome.